I'm not doing my YouTube voice for this. I'm not doing my YouTube voice. I'm going to do my real voice for this, right? Scottish body shamer called woman thunder thighs on Edinburgh train. Tyler Duncan, 19, targeted the victim in her pal at Waverley Station after they boarded the train. The court heard how he made remarks such as "Look at the state of you," and, and thunder thighs to the woman. A Scottish teenager has been has been fined after hurling abuse at two women regarding their weight on an Edinburgh train. Tyler Duncan, 19, targeted the victim in her pal at Waverley Station after they boarded the train. Duncan, who did not know the victims, reportedly called one of them thunder thighs and left both deeply upset and scared. The record reports that Duncan appeared at the city sheriff. I keep laughing. I keep fucking laughing, right? But I'll get into it, right? The record reports that Duncan appeared at the City Sheriff Court on Wednesday, June 15th, and admitted a charge of threatening and abusive behaviour. Fiscal Deputy Matthew Miller noted that the two women had been waiting in the station to catch a train to Cowdenbeath when Duncan of Kirkcaldy and in the company of two pals began to aim offensive jibes at the pair. The prosecutor said Mr. Duncan made remarks like, "Look at the state of you." That's, that's a common one. That's a common one in Scotland. Thunder thighs and other remarks in relation to one of the women's weight. The court was told both groups boarded the train and Duncan continued to shout aggressively towards the victims. Mr. Miller said Duncan made similar comments with similar words to the women who felt fear and alarm during the incident on November the 20th, 2020. Defence agent James McMacken said his Labourer client greatly regrets his behaviour. He continued to say that the first offender and his friends had got on the wrong train, which took them to Edinburgh initially, due to Duncan and his pals drinking heavily the previous night. Oh, they were on the morning after sesh. The sheriff said Duncan caused the women distress, and particularly the victim, targeted over her weight. He was later fined £290. Now, Duncan, with your fucking Zoomer haircut and all that, right? You broke the golden rule of the sesh. You broke the golden rule of the sesh, man. You became the train bam. You became the train bam. You became the guy that was either still steaming for the night before or on the train where we have too many dragon soups, wee man. You have far too many dragon soups. Getting on the train and being the train bam. That's one thing. That's the thing that you dread. That's the thing you dread every time you go out fucking getting steaming. It's happened to me, and I've done it twice. I've done it twice where I've been the train bam. The wee fanny that gets on the train. Like I bet you had your phone out and you were playing your tunes loud out your phone. I bet you were doing that and all. I bet you were doing that. Going about the train, slagging fatties. You know, right. It's a wee bit funny. It's a wee bit funny. Right. However, you broke the golden rule of the sesh, man. You became the train bam. You became the wee fanny on the train that nobody fucking likes. And you were sitting there slagging two fat birds, right? But it's even though it's funny, right? Should they have been huckled for it? No, he shouldn't have been. Cause freedom of speech and all that stuff. Now that's it's one of the problems with freedom of speech is yes, I completely support everybody's right to freedom of speech. However, unfortunately, people are going to use their freedom of speech in ways that you don't like, ways that you don't want. So, Duncan is an excellent example of one of these people. And if I swear to God, man, why have you got a packet of super noodles in your fucking head? By the way, that's my fucking haircut, man. That sounds right. Super noodles. That's your name now. Fucking super noodles, man. Fucking cunt's got a packet of ramen in his head. What is that? What are these haircuts, right? Okay, Duncan. No, sorry. Super Noodles became the train bam, right? And that is a example of people using their freedom of speech in ways that you don't like. Should Duncan have the right to say the things that he said? Absolutely, yes, he should. However, Duncan is a fanny. Duncan is a fanny, like, cause he's steaming, cause he's raging, cause he had too many fucking dragon soups and some fucking ching that was probably half paracetamol or something like that, man. Like he was in a wee bad mood because the fucking stupid cunt got in the wrong fucking train and decided to take his anger out on some fat biddy, right? But like He has a fanny. He has a fanny. I will completely agree. Yes, what he did was absolutely shite. What he did was absolutely shite. And if somebody on the train got up and gave him a slap, well, yeah, as that's the inevitable end result of being the train ban. Like, people are going to fucking get up and probably sort you out, especially if it's on the last train home when everyone's fucking steaming and you're walking about with the tunes blaring at your phone, laughing loudly with all your fucking wee pals and all that. But he got huckled instead, and should that happen? No, that shouldn't have happened. But get a fucking haircut.